I was having a convo. So the conversation that sparked the song recently, I was having a conversation with my mom, and she was just saying how just like pride. Like it's like you need a little, like some of that is necessary, but too much of it is not good for you.
Yes.
And so that sparked the whole song I was doing. And the song isn't about pride, but just going into like these different vices that we fall into. Like, well, you need a little bit of confidence. You not a little bit. You need a lot of confidence. Like,
but not too much, because too much then you're cocky. Yeah,
exactly. And it was just, the song was basically me going into like different vices of like confidence, pride, ego, and just all these vices that we deal with as human beings every day.
How to balance, it seems like.
Yeah, absolutely. Or trying to.
Yeah.
Trying to.
That's awesome. I know for a fact I've had conversations with, probably somebody that you got a few feelings for, and the conversation ain't too good, and you hang that mother phone up like, you dirty mother.
Yeah.
Cut the song off. Yeah, all right. Cut the beat off, man. Yeah. This one's about you, baby. This is about you.
Quote.
But since I don't write my shit, I just get, it usually end up just being a feeling, and it dies right after that. If I was to write though, ooh, they'll be in trouble.
We already in trouble too.
Yeah.
As is.
I appreciate that. From your debut in 2019 to now, what have you learned from the journey?
That it is a journey. And you have to love every single part of it.
I know that's right.
You have to love and if you truly love this, like how I know you truly love this, like you have to love every part of the journey. You can't just love the highs and be sad during whatever lows mean to you, because people don't realize your low is somebody else's.
What? A one man's chest, another man's treasure. You already know.
Yeah. And so just falling in love with the process, like just falling in love with the process and the journey, and just recognizing, you say this all the time, how blessed we are to make music and to be able to share our gifts with the world, and so just appreciating the journey. Like whenever I'm back into a city, I'm like, damn, this is my 4th time in Amsterdam. Glory be to God.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like getting paid here with all my friends, just like those moments of just like, yo, I'm in Amsterdam with all of my friends, with all of my homies. I got my bro with me that I went to high school with, my other bro here. We all here getting paid to do this. The best part about it be knowing that I'm gonna actually get on a stage and there'll be people there to see me. Yes.
Way out here in Amsterdam.
Yes.
That right there. That's how I be feeling when I'm in places like that.
No, for real.
That be the solidification at the end of all the great thoughts. That be the one thought that's satisfied all. Like, damn, I go on stage at what time? They actually got people out there. And where we at again? Like, that's amazing.
No, absolutely. It's a blessing.
I go out there and murk it.
Every time.
You already.
Yeah.
Now, what advice would you give to a younger Cordae?
An advice I would give to younger Cordae. You know what's funny? Something I've been tapping back into now.
What's that?
I always say this. If I had just tapping into that they call it inner child, right? My version of that is, if I had a time machine and I can go back and play music for 15-year-old Cordae, first getting in the studio in that basement, he has to be impressed. Like, that little nigga needs to be impressed. If not, it can stay in the vault. Not impressed in the sense of, oh, you made it, you did a song with, boom, like in the sense of like, yo, I was able to get this good.
Yeah, just check it. Tell him, check it out. Check this out.
Let me know what you think, little bro.
Yeah, actually, you'll be listening for his advice, actually.
No, that's real.
Yeah. How do you define success these days? And has the definition of success changed for you since starting out in the game?
Yes, sir, absolutely.
Okay, so how do you define success?
The way I define success, I think the easiest way is going on tour and there's people in there.
That's what
you can't make that up. With these streaming numbers and all that, they can skew that. Yeah. It wasn't how it be when you do 1 million copies, first week, twice, you know something about that,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, 1 million people went to the store, and grabbed that. So that was an actual.
I was a part of them that era, man.
Yeah. Yes. So actually it's 1 million people that love me this week. First week. Now the first week is all skewed because it's like for real.
It's 1 million people that love me this week.
Yeah, and just
I get it.
Yeah. And so now, because it's like one album is like 1,500 streams. It's weird. It's like you can't quantify that, but you know what you can't make up? Asses and seats.
And seats.
Pause.
That's what I just told you. That's why I said at the end of the day, if I could solidify my thoughts with knowing that wherever I'm at, if I got somebody out there, it's nothing like that.
Nothing, because I don't think people know well, people do know, but it's a process to go to a show. One, you have to buy the tickets. You got to buy them things fast, too, because they be gone.
Yeah.
For real. Then you got to find, if you got kids, you got to find a babysitter for that night. You got to wait in a line. Now, at a tune show, it's these things called arenas that's packed out. So that's a long line there. You feel what I'm saying? You got to wait in these lines. It's a process. You got to call an Uber there, get one back, get a babysitter, wait in line, and to watch your favorite artist perform. So you know that motherfucker love you. The fact that they went through all that process. Sometimes it's raining, sometimes it's snowing.
Yes.
They go through all that to watch us perform. So that's it. That's how you know for me. That's how I know it's a success.
If you are a Cordae fan, or if you're beginning to be one listening right now, you're starting to become one, that is a true artist right there. The man is considering your babysitters. Mm-hmm. The man is considering if you got your babysitting situation together. Man, considering if you got an Uber. Mm-hmm. Man, do you got to wait in line? That's an artist, man. I would love to wait. I would stand in line for that artist. You feel me? Now, has the definition of success changed for you since starting out in the game?
Yes, sir, because that's what that means to me now. I think at first, it was like Billboard, number one, all of this. Like just numbers that can be skewed now. And that isn't a true reflection of culture and pushing that.
It's not.
It's not
a true reflection of success.
Yeah, nah, exactly. So yeah, that's the easiest way that's changed for me.
Say less. Now, where do you see yourself currently in the rap game?
I see myself currently, I don't know. You know what's funny? I just had this talk with my homie too of just like, you gotta, as an artist, like that confidence is everything. Yes. It's like a quarterback. You gotta have the quarterback don't got no confidence, man. It's gonna
be in trouble.
They're in trouble.
You gotta be able to go out there, throw an interception and forget about it and come back and throw a touchdown.